What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the National League Matchday 22 5-minute preview here on the CUO4 YouTube channel as Carlisle United return to league action after their FA Cup exit on Sunday. Carlisle versus Woking. It is live from Brunton Park tomorrow evening. It is another night game at Brunton Park under the lights. Can't beat floodlight football, in my opinion. It will always be my favourite thing in the world, especially if Carlisle United are picking up the 3 points. But Woking making a mammoth trip up to Brunton Park, looking for a continuation of their run of form. Woking FC, also known as the Cardio. Their manager is Neil Attlee, and they were founded in 1877. They play their football at the Kingfield Stadium, which holds 6,036. And from the Kingfield to Brunton Park as a round trip, it is a mammoth journey, 644 miles as a round trip, which in the car would take you around 11 hours and 9 minutes. So a massive fair play to any Woking fans making the trip up to Cumbria on Wednesday. Looking at the previous 5 games, then both teams in a very good run of form. Both teams playing very similar teams as well in that last 5 games. Woking 11th position with a 2-0 win over Brackley, a 2-1 win over Aldershot, a 1-1 draw against Boston, a 1-0 win against Tamworth, and a 1-1 against Southend. Carlisle with a 2-1 win against Southend, a 1-1 against Eastleigh, a 2-1 win against Boston, a 2-1 win against Tamworth, and that 4-1 defeat away at Blackpool. In the FA Cup, see Carlisle in 3rd position. So it won't be a straightforward game, to be fair, for Carlisle. As you can see, Woking in a decent run of form against decent opposition in Southend and Aldershot there as well. Last time we met was first game of the season, the 9th of August this year, in the Enterprise National League. Carlisle come away with a 2-0 win to start their National League season. Luke Armstrong and then an Ethan Robson free kick gave Carlisle United all 3 points in our first game in the National League. Looking at the ones to watch then, we've got Gabe Breeze in nets for Carlisle. I imagine he will be back in nets for Carlisle after the cup run. And then I've got the 21-year-old centre-back, Chinwike Okolo, the 21-year-old there. I think he looks like a really solid player for Woking, so I think he might be one of the ones to watch, especially in that back line coming up against Regan Linney and Court up front. And Gabe Breeze will want to once again show why he is our number one on Wednesday. Looking at my Carlisle starting 11 then, made a couple of changes, and one of them is a glaringly obvious one, which you're probably thinking, what is going on here? But obviously, Chris Clark came off injured. Hughes said he should be okay, but you know, I don't think we need to risk him in this game. I know Woking's not going to be an easy game by all means, but I do think we can rest Chris Clark in this game and give him that extra recovery. And of course, we have a strange sort of game at the weekend where you probably won't expect Chris Clark to play. So just give him that extra break. But we've got Gabe Breeze in net, Cameron Harper and Josh Williams as the fullbacks. Jack Ellis next to Aaron Hayden. Hayden Atkinson could go in there as well. I've just put Ellis in there for that experience. We've then got Alex Gilliard and Harvey McAdam in the centre midfield positions. Jordan Jones as a centre attacking midfielder, just behind the strikers of Regan Linney, Junior Lawamba and Luke Armstrong. I think Jordan Jones could offer you something in that sort of number 10 role, especially playing the passes out wide to the pace of a Lawamba, the quality of a Linney, playing behind Luke Armstrong, who's going to work hard for the team. But if Chris Clark is available, then of course Chris Clark goes in there. But I just thought it would be good to give him a rest, especially if he's injured. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But you've seen the matchday prediction, and of course this matchday was Saturday, so a lot of matchday 22 games have already been played, with Carlisle obviously just being in the FA Cup. But I went with Carlisle 1, Woking 0, and I am going to say a Junior Lawamba goal on the counter-attack will give Carlisle United the 1-0 win against Woking. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Would you be interested in seeing Jordan Jones playing as number 10? Let me know down below. I know he's a decisive character, to say the least, and will definitely split opinions. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for all the support recently and over the last year on the channel as we head into the Christmas period. It is always appreciated more than you'll ever know, and the channel just continues to grow, which is absolutely unbelievable. So hopefully keep it going over this Christmas period. But thank you for watching this video. I've been See You All 4, and I'll see you in the next one.